Our dad, Paul Moliaria, was born in Manila on August 22nd, 1918. Paul was the oldest out of 5 siblings of 3 boys and 2 girls. He is survived by his 2 sisters and a baby. Dad married at the age of 28, October 7, 1945, to the most beautiful woman in the world, but she to be. They would have been married for 65 years this year. 17 years later, all 9 girls were born. Nellie, Cherie, Zanny, Baby, Eleanor, Olive, Joy, Sandra, and myself, Lynn. 33 years later, the last of the 13 grandchildren was born. 60 years later, the first great-grandchild was born, and there were 2 more since then. Seeing 3 generations, Paul is an accomplished man, having a world of experience, teaching us so many different things. Dad is the greatest dad in the world, and we're not being biased about this. We're saying this because he really was. He was a man of his word. He provided well for the family. He put all of us through college and always made sure that we had a taste of the best. We watched him spoil our mom, and oh boy, he sure knew how to make her smile. By watching him, we've learned that love is indeed patient and kind. We've heard him say frequently, when mom is happy, dad's happy, and so are we. Now, we as daughters, make sure our husbands understand why dad's in trouble. Dad is a fascinating man. We love to listen to his war stories and stories about his dad. Dad didn't have to say much to discipline us. He only had to call us by our first name with that commanding voice, and our tears started rolling down our faces. Dad was also a great dancer. He loved to dance, and that's how we learned to dance. We always look forward to the Lions Club Christmas parties because I know that I can get to dance with Daddy. Daddy has traveled to so many different places and carries a world of knowledge. He's a great golfer too, and loved the sport more than he even believed in God. The closest thing I learned about golf, though, was to pull the blades of grass from his socks when he got home from playing golf. Daddy taught us how to set goals and to be persistent. He had his first stroke in 1973 when he turned 50. He was in a coma for 3 days, but when he recovered, he was determined to get better. Looking back, I know he's not ready to leave this earth. He had plans, goals, and deeds he wanted to do. He had a whole family who was depending on him. A true example of persistence. Therefore, he was determined to recover. I was, in fact, assigned to be his little exercise buddy, which I loved because I got to go along with him for breakfast after a brisk walk. So 46 days later, after his first illness, he lived his life. He knew how to enjoy life and knew how to move on when he was faced with physical or mental challenges. Dad, we know you are here with us today, among family and so many friends, and that you can hear us. You are a dad and a father to so many others. Today, you are one of God's children. We know that you are in good hands with our Almighty Father. This is God's plan for you, and we gladly accept because we know you are at peace. Dad, you are always going to be missed and be in the hearts of our beloved mommy, of your daughters, your grandchildren, great-grandchildren, of your relatives, and of all your friends. Thank you for what you've taught us about love, patience, and compassion. We love you, Dad. Before I end this eulogy, I would like to give a world of thanks and heartfelt thanks in behalf of my mom and sisters, to my sister Paulette, for she was the caregiver to my dad. And I also want to give thanks to Pat and Marvin for all the care, compassion, and love you've given to our dad. We are grateful that you have this long life, and we couldn't have had this blessing without you. Lord, thank you for blessing our lives with this wonderful man named Paul Maliaria.